if you ain't obsessed with what you want to do, you ain't gonna make it. And I say this because think about how many people are trying to do what you're trying to do. Let's take it into YouTube terms. How many people are actually trying to make YouTube videos, and how many people are trying to be consistent on YouTube? It's a lot of people. And if you're not obsessed, then you're not gonna make it. The most obsessed people, the people who are addicted to it, the people who are gonna grind no matter what, are the ones who's gonna make it. That is what I had to do for myself to finally start making real progress on YouTube. And that's what you gotta do, right? First things first, normal effort gives you normal results. If you're just doing what you need to do to get it done, then you're going to get mid results. And I saw myself doing that once I kind of got comfortable with what I was doing on YouTube, right? Like I was just uploading the video, whatever, cool. I was getting mid results, honestly. I was like, dang, when am I going to finally start to get another stride? Because strides will come randomly because I'm just normal. But as soon as I became way more obsessed, I started to do more. I started overproducing. And I started to extend out from just YouTube, doing TikTok and Facebook and stuff. Now my content is doing way better. My May was the best May I've ever had. And this June is looking like about to be the best June I ever had. And it's because I became way more obsessed, and I've been grinding way more than I ever have. I'm putting in way more effort. Like if you have normal effort, you're going to have normal results, and you do not want to be normal. You don't want that. Another thing, obsession creates focus. When you're addicted to something, you become way more focused on it, and then you start to, in turn, like realize what you need to do, right? It makes you more tunnel vision to it. Sometimes it could be bad to be tunnel vision in certain things, but things like your career, things like something that you want, that's so important for your future, that you want, that you really want to see, it helps, bro. Because when you tunnel vision into what you want to do, you start to realize the habits that you need, right? So if you want to be a YouTuber and you start being more focused, you're addicted to being a YouTuber, you know what you need to do. You find out these things of what you need to do. You find out that you have to build these certain habits, like uploading at a consistent rate, making sure that you know when you're going to record, when you're going to make a thumbnail, what thumbnail to make. Like these things all come to account. Checking your analytics. You have to be obsessed with doing this stuff. And if you're not obsessed with it, then you're not going to actually produce what you want, like the results that you want out of it. I feel like a lot of people are too distracted to actually become great in what they're trying to do. And that means they're not keeping the main thing the main thing. The thing that I really like about myself is that mentally, I never had to fight peer pressure, right? Or I find what I do fun. Like my career is so fun. Like being a YouTuber is so fun. And it makes me not want to go out. Like I understand, have fun, whatever, but I'd rather have fun when I'm rich. I'd rather right now, when I have my youth, while I'm in my 20s, well, I'm 23 years old right now. I'd rather stay inside, grind on YouTube, go to the gym, do my side hustle things, and build up my money, build up my mental, build up my habits, build up my discipline, build up all these things, so that when I get to a certain point, I'm so good at all these things and stuff like that. I got all this, you know what I'm saying, this money, all this success, and mentally I'm amazing, to where I can finally travel. I could finally have fun and do it. And I don't have to worry that much, because now at that point, I don't got to worry about editing every one of my videos. I could pay somebody else to do it. I don't got to make every single one of my thumbnails. I could pay somebody else to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like you when you put yourself in a certain position, you can make it easier to grind more. And then you could do it at a better rate too, because if somebody else is making my thumbs, somebody else is editing my videos, I could work on the next video now. But because right now I'm in a situation where I have to do all these things myself, which what you have to do in your business, you have to know how to do all aspects of your business before you get to the point where you can pay other people. You have to get to that point. And so it's just important to understand that you have to produce very high quality at the most that you possibly can. If you're not obsessed, you're not gonna be able to do this stuff, because you're just gonna be settling for the bare minimum of what you're doing. And when you settle for bare minimum, you're not gonna make it, because there's too many people that's obsessed. There's a lot of people that's obsessed with doing what you want to do, and if you're not one of those people, then you're cooked, buddy. Another thing that being obsessed does is it gives you a level of intensity. It gives you a level of intensity that a lot of people do not have. A lot of people do not develop because they don't understand. They're not as obsessed as you are. A lot of people are not as obsessed as I am with content. And because of that, they might have a video that blow up or whatever. They might have a video that does pretty good, but they're not going to be able to continuously keep that up. Me, I know when I get to a certain point, I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? Look, bro. One thing I'll tell you, bro, slow progress is better than no progress. Like if you going straight up, hold on, what am I talking about? Slow progress is better than no progress. Progress is not like this. That's not progress. Progress is this. That's progress, my guy. So you got to be ready for that. I'm gonna say it right now again, as I always say, motivation not as important as discipline, because discipline is it's the habits that create you. It is your consistency. It is everything. Motivation is an emotional thing. It comes, it goes. You know what I'm saying? You might be motivated one day, you might not be the next day. But discipline is you are this guy every single day. You are this girl every single day, and you do these things because that is who you are, and you are not going to change who you are, bro. So make sure you're building this discipline. Make sure you're obsessed with what you want to do, and that you keep up this high intensity, this high work ethic. Because if you're standard, then you're gonna have standard results. That's like the main thing, really, bro. You gotta understand that if you're not treating this like it's the most important thing in your life, then it's not gonna be the most important thing in your life. You might as well go ahead and do something else. If you're not gonna treat YouTube like a plan A and you ain't got no other plan, then you cooked. Like that. That's literally what I like. I graduated from college in August, but I've always made it a thing to myself that YouTube is the only thing I want to do. I graduated with a psychology degree, and I'm even reading books about psychology and stuff too. So like, I'm interested in that stuff, but I'm so obsessed with YouTube. I just can't be obsessed with anything else as much as I am with YouTube. And because I treat it like it's my only option, it's growing to a point now to where I'm just happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not comfortable with it, but I'm happy that I'm grinding. I'm happy that I'm getting to points that I want to reach. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to hit 40,000 soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 37,000, about to be at 38,000 now on that channel. This channel about to hit 100, by the way. Appreciate y'all for the subs and stuff like that. But yeah, man. Also being obsessed, like I said, you keep your intensity up and you build these skills faster, because when you are obsessed with what you want to do, it makes you more. It makes you want to grind harder at it. And because of that, you get to see the ins and outs. Like I said earlier, you have to, as a YouTuber, make your own. You have to be a thumbnail designer. You have to be a video editor. You have to be a, what's it called? You have to be a creative director. You have to see these things play out in your mind and then bring it to the screen, bring it to editing softwares and really put it out there, render and stuff. And it got to be exactly how you wanted it to be. You have to be able to have the creativity, the creativeness of just understanding what people want to click on. You got to understand the psychology side of it too. YouTube content is psychology. It has a lot to do about psychology. You got to know what people want to see, what people don't want to see, what they're going to click on, what titles spark their curiosity. That's a big thing about content creation. Now, a lot of people don't really like to talk about is the psychology side of it, because you can do all these things, but if your packaging is bad, then it's not really going to matter at the end of the day, because nobody's going to click on it. Even if the content inside is really good, it's not going to matter. Now, on this channel, I try to keep it as raw as possible. I might have a couple points written on my phone just for structure so I can keep on going, but I do love how I'm doing over here. I love that y'all are enjoying this, and I'm just going to keep on growing it. We're going to keep on going crazy. But man, you got to be obsessed with it. If you're not obsessed, you're cooked.